And before we get out of here, I do want us to comment on the Madam C.J. Walker movie real quick before we give out the information on how they can follow us and stuff. What do you think about the Madam C.J. Walker movie real quick? I feel like it was a good movie. I don't like the end and how she was like, yeah, I stole your idea. But, we could have worked together. I don't like that part. And I don't like some of the parts where I felt like she disrespected her husband. But I do, in context to the film and her trying to trailblaze for women, I do understand she had to kind of disrespect the man in order to give the woman a bigger voice. So today, because back in those days, a woman couldn't say much or do much. So she had to teeter the line between a little disrespect and blazing her own trail and actually having a bigger vision than her husband had for herself. So she had to kind of like do it balls against the wall so that women can have a bigger voice. So what are your thoughts on the Madam C.J. Walker? And I commend LeBron for getting Octavia Spencer more pay for her role. That was dope.
Yeah, shout out to LeBron on that one. I feel like it was a good movie. From a female's point of view, and to me, it was a good movie. There's gonna be people that say it wasn't, but it was a good movie. I feel like I in there. I'm not gonna say that I saw 100% disrespect, and that's where we might disagree on that one. I didn't see disrespect. I saw determination. I saw a man that was content with making a little bit of bread, and he got content, and he was satisfied with where he was. But the thing about dreams, nobody sees them but you, because it's yours. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't see where she was trying to be. She could see it in her head. And so, you know how they always tell you, if you can see it, you can touch it. So she had to keep going until she could touch her dream. He was fine. He's like, shit, we making enough money. We cool right here. And she wasn't. She wasn't fine with that. And he wanted to, in my opinion, in the movie, I felt like she did the most work. She put in that effort. She put in this. She thought of these dreams. She thought of this. Whether or not she stole somebody's product is relevant, but she put in a lot of work, and he wanted to be recognized for her work too. And I didn't feel that was right either, because it's like, you're trying to tell her like, all right, this is where we capping at. We ain't doing nothing else. But then you still want credit. The more she became famous and the more she had, noticeable she got, he wanted that credit. He wanted to be recognized right alongside of her.
Yeah, but he also it's kind of like a contradiction, because he also wanted her to stop at a certain point, but she kept pushing, and then he still wanted credit as she kept pushing. Yeah. I do understand that perspective.
So yeah, that's why I was saying I can't see the 100% disrespect. I'm not gonna say that she did not disrespect her husband, but she had to, because we're living. That was back in the era where, what the man said, go. Like, I'm the husband, so what I said, go. And he even said it in the movie. He's like, he's the husband. What he says goes. It's like, nah, nigga, we gonna be bigger than this. So, But to me, it was a good movie. Like you were talking about the end when she was talking about stealing the girl's idea. I felt that it had to be in there. That part had to be put in there. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because she didn't steal it. She took an idea. Well, she did steal it. We just say she stole it. She took the girl's idea, but she made it better. And it's no different than what people are doing today. People take ideas right now, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna take this person's idea. I'm gonna take from his idea, but I'm gonna make it 10 times better. And then when you look at the two ideas, it's like, well, shit, I get where, it was your idea, but this nigga over here, he made it better. So, or she made it better. So I want this one. So that's just life. I feel like that had to be.
It's like McDonald's, Burger King, Hardee's. Yeah. It's all the same shit. Somebody made it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It had to be put in there to explain it.
I just feel like I don't know if it's slavery or we just hard on ourselves due to the fact that we black or whatever. But I just feel like we over criticize ourselves and we extra critical, and it's no different than what they do to Tyler Perry movies and all that stuff. And I really feel like you shouldn't be a yes man. But at the same time, we don't gotta call all these black movies trash because we disagree with certain parts of it. Yeah. I think you should take the whole story into context and then judge it accordingly. You don't gotta just trash every album or every athlete or every movie because we got the weight of the world on our shoulders to be great because of slavery or because of what we're trying to accomplish. And I really feel like we're putting too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect or to be these rewrite history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because people whatever budget they had, and they tried to make the best movie on whatever. But y'all think people go into these studios and they got $1 million to put towards this movie? They got 4 and 5 mil to put on a movie. They don't.
No, because they got family and bills and all that stuff like we got.
But they doing the best they can to get this movie out here, to get this, to get the story out. Because y'all probably were begging for a long time. Why they ain't put a movie out about Madam C.J. Walker? They put a damn movie out. You complain, oh, why they put this movie about Madam C.J. Walker? Why they ain't do it this way? Why? No matter what, there's gonna be a complaint. People are never gonna be happy.
Yeah, and I like how they address the whole light skin and the whole size and the beauty and stuff. I like that part too. That need to be talked about more. That's gonna be probably in our next episode. We're gonna dive into that.